Alright. And we are live, I think. Hopefully everything is working. It does seem to be the case, but I know the music is quite loud, so let me turn that down. I have been having so many issues starting up this stream, it is not even funny. Music. Oh no. Alright, let me just turn down the master for now. Hello, Austin Beninger. Welcome to the stream. So, everything seems to be working now wonderfully. Let me just make sure my settings here are good, because they do tend to reset for some reason. And everything does seem to be good now. Okay. So, we are playing my favorite game probably ever. One of my favorite games ever. We're playing New Vegas. And yeah, sorry about that really loud music. Unfortunately, the main menu music is all by itself, so I have to turn it down individually, but I'm gonna load up a save. These are not the right saves because I was trying to figure out what my issues were, but now that that's all said and done, we can finally get into it. So, I'm gonna be role-playing. I need to do one more thing, actually. Turn down my depth of field, because I do not like depth of field when I'm playing. Let me just move my monitor. So yeah, we're gonna be role-playing one of my characters that I made in this game called Cohen Porter. And Cohen Porter has a very, very interesting story. But that can be something you can figure out if you watch my cinematic videos that I'm working on. I have one out. There are some problems with it that I don't like, so my next one is going to be a lot better. But now that we're out of the main menu, we can turn up the master audio again. And it should be good now. Anyway, yeah, this is New Vegas, and this is my character, Cohen Porter. So, Cohen Porter is from the Salt Lake area, which in this game is known as New Jerusalem, because LDS community. So yeah, he's from New Jerusalem. Actually, I think he grew up in Ogden, the Ogden area, which is slightly above Salt Lake. But anyway, now he is in New Vegas, and after taking a job from a shady guy at a courier office, Cohen Porter has been shot in the head. As goes the story in Fallout New Vegas, but yeah, he does have quite a bit of a backstory, but I won't go too far into it now. All you need to know is that Cohen is a pretty down-to-earth kind of guy. He is, well, he doesn't like to look at life too positively. He's kind of negative overall. So, first things first, let's talk to Doc Mitchell. And I will be role-playing him, so let's get into this. Well, I've been in bed for quite a while, and my head still kind of hurts, but let's go talk to Doc over here and see what he has to say.
How are you holding up?
Oh, I'm pretty good, Doc. Thanks for patching me up, but I was really wondering where this is. Where am I? All I remember is just waking up here. I was shot, you said?
This here's Goodsprings, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Goodsprings Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
Okay, so, anything else?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
Okay, Doc. Thanks. Do you know anything about the guy that shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
Okay, Doc. Tell me about yourself. All I know is that you fixed my head up pretty nice.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
You said you had something taken from you?
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Okay.
You take care now.
Alright, well, I reckon that the first thing we should do is find a weapon. And although the doc has said I could take some of his stuff, I think he's done enough for me as it is. I don't really have anything to go off of here. Doc did give me some caps, about 136. I don't know if that's quite enough to get me anything. I would like a weapon though. Alright, so this is Goodsprings. Definitely feel like I've been around here before. I think that's where I got shot up there. Anyway, let's go to the store and see if we can get a weapon or something. And ask around about the guy who shot me. Maybe see which way he went. Oh, this thing's loud. Let's turn that off. You must be Chet.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Okay, thanks for the help. Hello to everyone in chat, by the way. Hello, Evader the Gamer. Hey, Gamer Dragon. How's everyone doing today? Let me know. Okay, so I know all about guns. I've been around the block a few times. You don't need to tell me about special ammo or anything like that, but do you know about the guys who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. Yeah,
the Khans aren't a pleasant bunch to be around. I've had a few dealings with them, but I've tried to stay away from them. They're not as powerful as they once were, though, back in the day. They seem to be on the decline. Let's see. Have you ever been to New Vegas? This is my first time. Chances are I think that's where I'm going to be heading.
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
I don't... Oh, isn't the giant gecko like a Godzilla reference? I think that's what it was there for, huh? Isn't it called Godzilla? If I remember. Hey, Nathaniel Lee, how are you doing? Yeah, so tell me more about this Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules. so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
I didn't know anything about any robot that pulled me out. Alright, well... You don't happen to know anything else about the Great Khans, do you?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Hey, Nicely Dutch. Welcome to the stream. I am doing good. How are you doing? Okay, yeah, so I know that they're dealing chems, and I know that's mainly what they do. But you don't know anything else then, huh? Alright, let's see what you have for sale. I'm really looking for a weapon. Smith & Wesson Model 10. That looks like it could do some damage. Never been a plasma weapons guy. That looks like about the only good thing you have, man. Silence 22. Oh, that thing couldn't kill a rad roach. Broken Rogue Ranger helmet. That actually looks pretty cool. Zombieland outfit. I kind of want to get the Zombieland outfit. Western Crusader. Okay, but the first thing we need is a gun. What does a Smith & Wesson Model 10 take? 38 special. Does it take 357 too? Aren't those two kind of interchangeable? I enjoy watching more. Well, I'm glad you're here then if you enjoy watching this stuff. How is my microphone audio, by the way? Is it too quiet? Do I need to turn it up a bit? Let me know. Okay, 22 pistol, HD cycler. We don't need that. Okay, he has two 38 special rounds. This is not going to be a good start. Alright, unless it can take 357 as well. Hey Ashley, you know a thing or two about weapons, right? Aren't 38 specials and 357 kind of the same? Alright, it's good volume. Alright, well we don't have enough to buy anything right now.
Take it easy now.
Let's go see if we can maybe find a job somewhere. Volume's all good. Thanks. Alright, Prospector Saloon. This is where that Trudy lady was supposed to be.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
You can start by telling me if you know about the guys who killed me.
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Okay, so you just know what everyone else knows then. So your name's Easy Pete. Why do they call you that?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You and I seem to have something in common. I too don't like the NCR. Too political. They claim to do things for the greater good, but they never do. So, prospecting, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
So you're just a looter then. I think we all do that from time to time. Yeah, both revolver ammo interchangeable in some guns. Okay, so maybe that Smith & Wesson only takes 38 special then. Maybe he has a bulk box with him. Alright, so ever find anything good while you
Nope.
go
Had
prospecting?
a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Okay. Alright, well that's
Keep
all I
your
need to
gun
know.
handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Ah, so there's stuff in there, huh? Maybe I'll check it out later.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Okay. So, you know a thing or two about the desert. You look capable. Anything you can, show me? Can I help you in any way? Do you have any work?
Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
357 has more power and can use the 38 ammo also. Okay. Alright, so I'm guessing that's just 38 special exclusively then. Alright, what are these bobby pins for?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Okay, and, I'll take a look.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
Is there anything you can teach me? I mean, I've been around, so I know how to defend myself, but...
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okay. Alright, so she's gonna help us out. Help wanted terminal, now working. Earn caps, make friends. That's too hard. I don't really feel like reading. No hiring. Okay, these are all mods, I think. New Vegas bounties, and I don't know what the other one is, but I'm not gonna do them right now.
Now, see the sarsaparilla
All right.
bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
A rifle. This isn't really my thing. I'm more of a handgun type of
That's
guy.
the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Alright, I'll do it.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
So we can get some money by doing some quests for her. And that way maybe we can buy a gun that's, you know, not this thing. A varmint rifle. So yeah, I have about 250 mods or so on this. And if you go down in the description if you're interested, I have a link to the guide that I used, and it is a really wonderful guide. If you follow it correctly, you will make a very stable, very modded game. She is friendly, indeed. This is the tutorial town. Most people here are friendly as you get farther into the game. The common New Vegas themes sort of creep up, like greed and everything. Everything like that. All the wonderful things associated with Las Vegas. But yeah, rifles aren't my thing. What are you doing? I thought we were going for geckos. I don't think they're going to be giant geckos though, unfortunately. Whoever was requesting that.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Lol, I'm like, wow, she's being very helpful. What's her angle? No, everyone in this town is pretty nice.
Okay, you're on. Go give them hell.
But as we go into the other areas, I think that's a gecko up there. I'm gonna try to move up closer. I do have, man, what's the mod called?
I'm taking you down.
Oof, that was close. Project Nevada, and that makes the game a hell of a lot harder.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Meet me at back normally never ends well. In this game, it really doesn't. Alright, let's go.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Alright, we can drink some water up here too. Because it's awfully hot out. Alright, you don't have to wait for me. I'm right behind you. Hey, Sire. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, that's it.
Alright, that dog is gonna get a shot. Just like that, apparently. Hi, I just got here. Welcome, Blur Animates. We are role-playing New Vegas as Cohen Porter, a dude from the New Jerusalem area, aka Salt Lake. Because that's where I live. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, that lady's gonna get hit in the crossfire. Hey, that wasn't too bad. Oh, she's limping. You alright, ma'am?
Howdy. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Oh yeah, I'll take your water. Thanks, lady. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like my platinum chip now. Oh, Yes Man is my favorite character, probably ever. I like your account name. Hey, Sonny. Alright, so is this everything?
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Sure. Sure, I could do that.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Okay, so apparently there's a safe in the old schoolhouse too, so I can go check that out. These geckos have anything good? Gecko hides, I might as well take those and sell them. One thing that I do like about New Vegas is how easy it is to find fresh water. In Fallout 3, finding clean water is very hard. Good, I'll be waiting for you. Oh man, thanks for joining the stream, man. I love it. I love it, I love it. I just killed Benny. I like messing with Benny a bit, I think, but I don't know what Cohen will decide to do. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else over here. I was having issues with the stutter remover, but if you go to the posted section on the mod page and go one post below, there is a very awesome post by a guy who has some very good settings for the stutter remover that make the game work nearly perfect. Like, I'm not getting any stutters right now. It's pretty great. A shovel. Okay. Let's get another drink before we go. Yeah, I know. I've played through the game, yes, man. We have a weapon, though. Let's see how many caps we have. 186. Okay, this isn't nearly enough to buy any sort of good handgun. Okay, well, let's go up to the old schoolhouse. I think that's over this way. I think it was over here, right next to Doc Mitchell's. I'd really like to just get out of the Goodsprings area as fast as I can, because the Goodsprings area is kind of boring for the most part. There's some loot, but other than that, there isn't too much. And also, I don't know what mod I have installed, but for some reason, Victor is not here. So if you know, yes man, where your buddy Victor is, that'd be nice. Oh man, mantises. These guys are a nuisance up in northern Nevada. Up in Reno. Hey Benji, hey Dom. Welcome to the stream, guys. How are you doing? Okay, so this is the Xander route that Sonny was talking about, I think. Let's see if there's any more on the other side. Just some chalkboards. Ah, no Xander route, but we got jalapenos growing back here. Alright, okay, I guess this door is barred. We gotta go in from the front. Usually shows up just before you leave the starting area. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, maybe he is here then. All I know is that in my cinematics I don't have Victor in here, so it's as if he's not here. Also, in my cinematics I do kill the dog with this character. I did already play through this once, but I was having issues with the stutter remover, so my footage was like unusable. Okay, these bugs aren't so bad. Oof. Alright, there we go. Alright, they don't do much damage though. Well, good night. See you later, Ashley. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Ernest. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's go check all this stuff out. I'll just pick up what I see. Because I could use all the caps I can right now. Maybe the trader will at least buy this stuff for something. Alright, we got some bobby pins. Tin can. That's worthless unless we want to make bullets. Because in this game you can make bullets with 10 cans. Super realistic. Bloody journal page. Let's see here. Personal journal, William Wharton. William sounds official, doesn't it? Haha, well, everyone just calls me Billy. Been traveling for a while, for what seems like months. But it's really been a few weeks since I left Shady Sands for New Vegas. I decided to start this journal just in case anything happens to me. Maybe somehow word can get back to my wife and boys. I'm an out-of-work carpenter, and since there is no work here in Shady Sands, I have decided to travel to New Vegas in hopes of finding steady work and my means by which I can provide for my family. Karen said I was insane to try to make the trip, and she's probably right. But luckily I managed to hook up with a merchant caravan heading east. So at least I'm not footing it alone. I figure we're only a couple days from the NCR outpost the merchant was talking about. Goodsprings, day 5 or so. Not sure, but the date has been... Not sure the date, but been here in Goodsprings a few days now. I've been sleeping in the old abandoned camper on the old rotten mattress. Geckos are everywhere around here, most likely because of the fresh water source. We just cleared those out. Haven't found work, but there's food and water, so I'm surviving, living off the land. Never thought I'd be much of a survivalist, but a couple of folks have taught me a thing or two about it along the way. Probably sunny smiles. Cool. I'm gonna watch the stream in NCIS. Ah, like the cop show? Goodsprings, day 7. Been here a week and finally found some work. From Paul Edgecombe. Never heard of that. A retired trader. He said he was away for a few days and just got back home. He offered to trade me a roof over my head for some easy work fixing up the old school. Right down my alley. Says I can bunk up in there in exchange for work on the improvements. Looking up. Got a little change in my pocket finally. I've done a few odd jobs for Paul while his partner Dean has been away prospecting for something of value. They find old stuff, fix it up, and sell it for a nice little profit. Who knows? Maybe Dean can teach me the ropes? Tomorrow I'm going to town to see what I can find. Maybe somebody will be hiring for some full-time work. Oh man, doesn't look like this gets any better. Not gonna make it. Can barely write. So much poison. Fingers cramping. Oh god. Cazadors. North Road. Got me good. Dying, I think. Fading fast. Who was that? Something green in here? Oh no. Can't move. Can't feel my legs. What was that? Oh, that was messy. Programmer's Digest. Salesman Weekly. At the very least, I'll be able to sell the magazines to Chet. Maybe afford that gun after all. Meeting people. What's your mantis eggs worth? Quite a bit. I will be taking those. Do you know silver? Okay. What is my lockpicking skill? 22. Alright, we should be able to open it if I, oh wait, no. What do I need for this? Okay, 25. Items. Where is the locksmith reader? There we go. Alright. It's a weird hue. Cybernetic Surgery, Standard Edition. That's part of Project Nevada, I believe. Chems. I don't do chems myself, but I'm sure somebody would be willing to trade for those. I like myself a good bottle of scotch. Alright, so we got the Xander route, and we got the safe open. And she said that the Brock flower was up in the graveyard. It just so happens to be where I was shot. Alright, so let's make our way there. Silver News Joe Barm. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Definitely getting FS19. When is that being released? Okay, this place is gonna bring back some memories. What's that? It's like a scorpion. Oh wow, there's 2 of them. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh no, we need to take the stim pack. Oof, I don't want to die. Okay, we're just just gonna go with everything we have. Oh, no. He killed me. Project Nevada, hardest difficulty, everyone. I didn't see the second one, though. Luckily, I have another mod that saves very often. I don't know why my shots weren't connecting. Maybe I can get the drop on the big one. If I try. 20th of November, FS19 is released. Okay. Alright, where's the scorpions? Where are they? Okay. There was one. Where's the second one? Is there no second one anymore? That's odd. I guess the second one didn't spawn this time. Joe Barnes does news shows on games on YouTube. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. More unfriendly animals. Yeah, I also never use VATS. Because I'm not a fan of VATS. Alright, come on. There we go. Okay. All these bot flies don't really have anything. I don't think I'm going to be digging up these graves. Although I do have a shovel. Would Cohen Porter dig up the graves? Somebody let me know in the comments. I did find a shovel over by the water source. Okay, I think this looks to be the Brock flower. Yeah. Okay. See if there's anything else here. This is the grave that they threw me in. Snow globe. Found a limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it that some collectors will pay dearly for them. Okay. Well, maybe we'll find someone. Okay, guys.